Indiana's 4 of 5 from long range. Durant's got 11. Trent goes down. Durant has got a highlight. KD doing damage.
Harden, Rockets on the left side. Harden just crossed over. Curry, pretty fake. Pulls up. There's the first drill roll. That was sweet. What do you do defensively?
Curry, Hamline shakes the ball out of his boots and hits a fallaway jump shot.
You want to see a dribble move? Watch this one. Double behind your back.
Some moves break ankles, but only the Shammgod breaks minds. Today on Sports Stars Recap, we're counting down the top 5 craziest NBA players with the slickest, nastiest, jaw-dropping Shammgod crossovers of 2025. These aren't your regular ball handlers, they're magicians with the rock. So buckle up, because what you're about to see might just have you yelling at your screen. Coming in at number 5, Tyrese Maxey of the Philadelphia 76ers. Known for his blazing speed and shiftiness, Maxey doesn't just drive, he glides. But what puts him on this list? His silky Shammgod that he flashes in transition, or when ISO'd on slower defenders. Maxey blends the Shammgod with a lightning-quick Eurostep. It's almost like he's teleporting. 1 second he's at the three-point line, and the next he's kissing it off the glass. Without Embiid during stretches, Maxey carried the scoring load. His ability to draw help defenders off the crossover opens lanes for shooters like Tobias Harris and spacing threats like Kelly Oubre Jr. Maxey pulls out the Shammgod about once every 2 to 3 games, but every time it's high impact. It either gets a highlight reel bucket or completely collapses the defense. At number 4, Mr. High Flyer himself, Ja Morant of the Memphis Grizzlies. You know him for the dunks, but his Shammgod crossover? Criminally underrated. Ja combines his Shammgod with a hesitation dribble so deadly, defenders lean the wrong way before realizing he's gone. By then, he's already at the rim. Even when defenses collapse on him, Ja's ability to pull defenders with flashy crossovers helps create space for Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. His Shammgod doesn't just break ankles, it bends the defense. Ja doesn't spam it. He saves it for clutch moments or when he's sizing up a big on a switch, about once every 4 or 5 games, but the effectiveness is undeniable. 1 second, let's do something interesting and start question and answer with our subscribers. Which NBA star blends the Shammgod with a lightning-fast Euro step that looks like teleportation? A. Kyrie Irving. B. Tyrese Maxey. C. Ja Morant. D. Jamal Murray. Have a countdown clock with 10 seconds and then have the answer appear. The answer is B. Tyrese Maxey. Quiz 2. Which explosive guard uses a Shammgod combined with a hesitation move to leave defenders frozen? A. Ja Morant. B. Stephen Curry. A. Trae Young. D. Damian Lillard. Have a countdown clock with 10 seconds and then have the answer appear. The answer is A. Ja Morant. Number 3 on our list, the handle god himself, Kyrie Irving of the Dallas Mavericks. If you Google Shammgod crossover, Kyrie's name might as well be the definition. Clips, Clary versus Clippers, crossover into step-back jumper. Kyrie fuses the Shammgod with his signature inside-out dribble. It's poetry in motion. One moment he's baiting you, the next he's spinning off or launching a mid-range fadeaway. When Luka is doubled, Kyrie takes over. His use of the Shammgod buys him just enough time and space to dissect the defense. His ball handling keeps Dallas unpredictable, especially late in games. Kyrie uses variations of the Shammgod often, up to 2-3 times per game, especially in isolation or mismatched coverages. For him, it's not just a trick, it's a strategy. Sliding into the number 2 spot, Jamal Murray of the Denver Nuggets. Smooth, precise, surgical. His Shammgod isn't wild, it's calculated, and that's what makes it lethal. Murray's go-to is a Shammgod into a step-back, mid-range, or floater. He uses the move to bait defenders, getting them to overcommit before calmly cashing in. With Jokic as the playmaking hub, Murray's ability to create his own shot off the dribble, especially using the Shammgod, adds another layer to Denver's already complex offense. It forces defenders to play him tighter, which opens passing lanes for Jokic. Who to say? Murray flashes the Shammgod often in clutch moments, especially in the playoffs. It's a part of his core skill set, used with finesse about 1-2 times per game when defenders least expect it. And at number 1, the most underrated crossover king in the league, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the OKC Thunder. Shai's Shammgod is like jazz, smooth, unpredictable, and impossible to defend. He slows the pace, baits the defender with a long reach-out Shammgod, and then strikes with either a Euro step or a mid-range jumper. His length makes the move impossible to read. Shai's crossover game opens up spacing for Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, and their transition-heavy offense. His control and tempo set the tone for the Thunder's offensive identity. He uses the Shammgod often, sometimes multiple times in a single game, especially when in rhythm or trying to break down a strong perimeter defender. It's not just flashy, it's effective. Which NBA player is referred to as the handle god and mixes the Shammgod with his inside-out dribble? A. Kyrie Irving. B. Ja Morant. Tyrese Halliburton. D. Chris Paul. Have a countdown clock with 10 seconds and then have the answer appear. The answer is A. Kyrie Irving. Who uses the Shammgod to open space for teammates like Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren? A. Kyrie Irving. B. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. C. Ja Morant. D. Tyrese Maxey. Have a countdown clock with 10 seconds and then have the answer appear. The answer is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Shammgod crossover isn't just a move, it's a moment, a flex, a statement. From Kyria's wizardry to Shai's smooth control, these ball handlers are keeping defenders dancing night after night. Hey, drop a comment. Who has the sickest handles in the league right now? Did we miss your favorite Shammgod moment? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a breakdown like this. See you next time on Sports Stars Recap.